The human brain thrives on novelty. We are constantly seeking out new information, experiences, and stimuli. This drive for novelty is what leads us to explore the unknown, try new things, and engage with the world around us. However, there's a paradox at play. While we crave the excitement of the new, we also find comfort in the familiar. This is the novelty paradox, our simultaneous desire for both new and familiar experiences. This delicate balance is where viral trends are born. A catchy song, a hilarious meme, or a daring challenge, they all capture our attention by presenting a novel twist on something relatable. Understanding this inherent paradox is key to understanding why certain things catch on while others fade into obscurity. It's about tapping into that sweet spot where novelty meets familiarity. By understanding the science behind our attraction to novelty, we can better predict and even influence what captures the collective imagination. From an evolutionary perspective, our brains are wired to notice and react to novelty. In a constantly changing environment, being able to detect and respond to new stimuli was crucial for survival. Imagine our ancestors on the savannah spotting a new watering hole could mean the difference between life and death. This primal instinct to detect change is still ingrained in us today. Our brains are constantly scanning our surroundings for anything that stands out from the ordinary. This is where dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, comes in. When we encounter something novel, our brain releases dopamine, creating a pleasurable sensation that reinforces the behavior of seeking out new experiences. This dopamine rush is what makes novelty so alluring and addictive. It's the reason why we can spend hours scrolling through social media feeds or flipping through channels on TV. We're constantly seeking that next hit of dopamine. While our brains are programmed to seek novelty, there's a limit to how much we can handle at once. When we encounter something completely foreign or outside our realm of understanding, it can trigger feelings of anxiety and fear. Think about encountering a completely new language or being dropped into a foreign culture with no context. The unfamiliarity can be overwhelming, even threatening. Our brains interpret this uncertainty as a potential danger, triggering a stress response that makes us want to withdraw and retreat to the safety of the known. This is why entirely new content, while intriguing, can also be met with resistance. It's simply too much for our brains to process without a framework of understanding. We need something to latch onto, a bridge between the unfamiliar and the known. Section 4. Familiarity breeds success. The key to creating truly viral content lies in striking the right balance between novelty and familiarity. We need something new and exciting to capture our attention, but it also needs to be relatable and easy to understand. This is where the power of variation on familiar themes comes in. Think of a catchy pop song. It might have a unique melody or lyrics, but it still follows the basic structure and chord progressions that our ears are accustomed to. Or consider a successful meme. It takes a familiar image or concept and adds a humorous or satirical twist. These examples succeed because they offer a sense of novelty without being completely alienating. They tap into our existing knowledge and experiences, allowing us to quickly understand and engage with the content. This balance between the novel and the familiar is crucial for creating content that resonates with a wide audience. Section 5. Riding the novelty wave. The specific balance of novelty and familiarity that resonates with audiences can vary depending on various factors, such as demographics, cultural background, and even individual preferences. What one group finds exciting and new, another might find strange or even offensive. Understanding these nuances is crucial for tailoring content to specific audiences. For example, younger generations who are constantly bombarded with information might have a higher threshold for novelty than older generations. Similarly, cultures that value tradition and history might be more receptive to content that builds upon familiar themes, while cultures that embrace change and innovation might be more drawn to radical new ideas. Ultimately, the key to creating viral content is to understand the delicate dance between novelty and familiarity. By tapping into the brain's natural reward system, while also respecting its need for safety and understanding, we can create content that captures attention, sparks joy, and spreads like wildfire. It's a delicate balance, but one that's well worth striving for.